Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you do not need a better workout plan to lose weight. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm Amanda. I help lesbians lose 20 plus pounds and gain confidence through my Fit and Free blueprint. In this video, I am going to explain to you and show you exactly why you do not need a perfect workout plan. You do not need this crazy schedule. You do not need 5 or 6 hours a week in the gym to get you the results of weight loss. And to be quite frank, the truth is, you really honestly need to understand how much you're eating. It doesn't really do you any good to go to the gym and grind hours and hours and hours in there weekly if you are feeding yourself like a pig, if you're not tracking your calories, if you have no clue how much you're eating, you have no data to go off of. It's really crazy to think that you need a better workout plan when 90% of weight loss comes to what you put in your mouth. So you most likely are confused on where to even begin. You might be procrastinating, like, oh, I'll start next week, next Monday, next month, this year, the new 2025 evolution. You most likely are eating whatever you want, which is okay. Like I tell my clients, don't cut out any food, but you probably have no clue how much you're eating. And in the American diet, it's super easy to overeat and have no clue that you're even doing it. You're tired of trying diet after diet. So now you've just came to the conclusion that it's the workouts. The workouts are the reason why you're not losing weight. You're not able to target the fat in the area that you want. You might be feeling like, oh, it's in my stomach and it's in my arms. And, you know, if I find the perfect workout plan, I'll be able to shed the fat and tone up and love the way I feel just by finding the best workout plan. And you might be spending hours on the internet going through social media accounts, going through YouTube's, trying to find out what does the person who I want to look most like, what do they do? Which is great. You can spend hours researching, but at the end of the day, if you're not putting anything into play, if you're not actually taking action and you're just doing a lot of research, that's fucking useless. You can read all the books you want, you can look at all the YouTube videos, but at the end of the day, if you're still procrastinating and not starting and not trying anything, then that's a problem in itself. So my goal, like I said, is to show you why it's not the workout plan as to why you're not losing weight. I know I wish I could tell you it was, honestly, because the workouts only take about 3 hours a week, 3 to 4 hours a week. You're in and out, and if that's all we had to worry about, man, I don't think America would be obese. At least, you know, the rate wouldn't be so high. But it's okay. I have been there. I have done the research. I have been in your shoes where I have spent countless hours trying to look at different videos, watch different people's routines and all of that, thinking it's the gym. I don't know what I'm doing in the gym, and that's why I'm not losing weight. But I want to show you why you don't need to stress over having the best workout plan to lose weight. And I'm hoping at the end of this you realize that it comes down to nutrition. It doesn't matter how. There is a way to structure a workout to get the best of it, to optimize it. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to lose weight and build strength, there's a lot of different avenues, and I think the best avenue for you is one that works for you. So that's what I teach my clients. I come up and help them and educate and really help them. Sorry, I didn't itch on my nose. Really help them come up with a structure and a routine that fits their life best. At the end of the day, life happens. There's going to be ups and downs, but the one that works for you, that you can do consistently, is most important. So I want to show you guys this real quick. I want to show you why at the end of the day it comes down to nutrition, and I'm hoping that at the end of this sparks a little bit of a light bulb in your brain and you realize how important it is to really focus on the nutrition part and not so much the workout part. But before I do, I want to show you exactly what I'm going to show you is exactly how I got myself and some of my clients the results that I have. So for me, this was me in like 2018. I was an athlete growing up. I ate whatever the fuck I wanted. I was going to like 2 or 3 practices a day from high school to then, competitive sports, on and off the ice, basketball practice, softball, you name it, played the sport. And I had no clue how to eat, how to fuel myself. So when I stopped playing, I gained weight. This might not look a lot to you, but to me, I felt terrible, and that's what mattered. I'm no one to judge off where you're at, but for me personally, I was 5'2", about 180 pounds. So I was overweight, out of shape, hated the way I looked in clothes, had no confidence. This was probably, my clothes that were a little looser on me at the time, but now in this picture you can tell they're a little more tight. You can tell in my face, a little more chunky. In the military, and they were like, yo dude, that's awesome, but like we're not talking to you until you get down to 140. Like we can't really do anything for you until you get into better shape. So that kind of sparked my reason to change. I was like, hey, I gotta do this, and I'm doing this for myself. I gotta figure this out. So through a lot of trial and error, this was me about 1 year into the military. I was sitting about like 130-ish here, so about 50 pounds down, a lot more muscle on me. And this is McKenna, college hockey player. Same thing. While she was playing hockey, being active, she kind of eat what she wants. Was always a healthy eater. Wasn't really into like fried foods or going out to eat per se. But after hockey, wasn't being as active as she was. Thought it was just in the workouts, etc., and gained weight. Wasn't happy with the way she felt. Was drinking alcohol, which nothing against alcohol, but it's really easy to add up calories, and then you end up eating food on top of it. So it's really hard to stay in a caloric deficit if you are drinking all the time. But this was her here. This is about 40-ish pounds down. Here's my client who works on a ship out in the middle of the fucking sea and has done body recomp. So as you can see here, lost a little bit of weight, has been working out, watching what she eats, tracking it, making changes, implementing, building consistency, all of that. And Devin, sales rep, behind her desk, wanted to seek and take action into changing her life. And this right here is about 50 pounds down. So everyone here learned that quickly. Most of my clients here only work out 3 to 4 hours a week. That's it. 3 to 4 times a week. We focus on nutrition, building an active lifestyle, and really just consistency. And over time, they lost weight. So it's no quick pill. It's no quick fix. This just goes to show you that, I believe Olivia too has played sports, if I'm remembering right. But all of us here, Devin was a competitive dancer. Everyone here was active. So it's not so much about being more active or spending more time in the gym. It's about working smarter, not harder. And what that comes down to is focusing in on your nutrition and not on the gym. Even though that is a puzzle piece, it's not where your full focus should be, because a lot of people lack in the nutrition area a lot more than they do in the workout area. They can get to the gym. They have no problem. They enjoy it. They have motivation in the beginning. But when it comes to eating, that's on your mind 23, 24 hours a day of your waking hours, whereas you're working out for an hour max, and then you're done. You checked it off. But eating, you have to consciously be aware of what you're doing. You have to learn. You have to implement. It's a new skill. So I want to show you. I want to break this down for you now. So I know there's nothing on this diagram yet, but we're going to start with the empty slate, and I'm going to fill it in, which you can kind of explain to you. So as you can see, there's 4 sections here. So I want you to pretend this is like a container. So, oh, didn't mean to do that. This down here is the bottom. Okay, it's going. So it's going to be a little behind, but that down there is the bottom. This up here is the top, okay? So in this first big chunk right here, I'm going to write in it, it's going to be your BMR. That's your basal metabolic rate. That accounts for about 70% of your daily energy. So this graph right here that I'm drawing on is going to be your TDEE. So nice little fancy name, TDEE. Total daily energy expenditure. So how much energy you spend daily. So this will make sense when you start tracking your calories. You'll start understanding why this is important. So your BMR, basal metabolic rate, this is as if you were to wake up and lay in bed all day, you would burn this amount of calories. So that accounts for 70% of your total energy expenditure. So remember, this whole big blue box is how much energy you expend, and waking up every day and just doing nothing accounts for 70%. The next one is going to be thermic effect of food. That's going to be 15% about. So what this means is the thermic effect of food is how much energy it takes to break down and digest your food. So, as you can see, 85% of this, nothing has to do with working out or moving. This is literally you just sitting there and doing nothing all day. So this is why it's super important for you to realize that it's not so much the workouts, it's more of how much you're fueling yourself and what you're putting into your body and how much. The next one, 10%. Non-exercise activity. This accounts for your walking. This is you carrying your groceries to your car. This is you doing your daily tasks, working, walking up the stairs, taking your dog for a walk, playing with your kid. Whatever it is, that's 10%. So as you can see, the first 3 things right here, these are all done just by you doing what you do daily, which is crazy if you really think about it. The last piece, that's going to account for 5%, which is the one that we all stress over. We all want the perfect plan. We all want we want to be able to be toned and, lose that arm fat and, have a jacked bicep and have a 6-pack. We think it comes down to this 5%. And that's going to be your EAT. As y'all can probably imagine, this is you actually working out. So, this is your exercise activity thermogenesis. So this is you going to the gym for the 30 minutes to an hour a day, maybe only 3 times, 4 times a week, but you're allowing 5% of what you burned daily to dictate the reason why you're not losing weight. Which, if you think about it, is a little crazy. Because if I told you, I don't know, you had a 5% chance of passing the test if you read the book, or if you read book A, or you had a 95% of chance of passing the test if you read book B, and you just fucking choose to read book A because you thought, oh, well, hopefully it works, you'd kind of be a little crazy. So I think it's super important to realize that, yes, working out without a doubt, no matter what your goals are, should be part of the plan 100%. But trying to find the perfect plan and allowing that to be your excuse why the scale isn't moving is actually crazy. And I'm here to encourage you to start tracking your food, to start understanding what you're putting in your body. Because in 10 years, yes, putting on muscle mass, putting on lean muscle mass is important. But if you are currently out of shape, overweight, pre-diabetic, you've been told, hey, you have heart disease that runs in your family, and you are 60, 70, 80 pounds overweight, you need to start focusing on increasing what you do daily, and you need to start decreasing the amount of food you eat so you can lose weight to get yourself healthier. Now, the cool thing about this is, with the thermic effect of food, protein, the more protein you eat, the longer it takes to digest. So you burn more calories eating protein. Protein keeps you full. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, 10%. Walk more. It's low-intensity cardio. Just go on a walk. Walk your dog. Go on a walk with your kids. Start your day off with a 30-minute walk. Go on a 30-minute walk in the morning, 30 minutes at night. Start where you're at, but just get started. Set yourself a goal. If you're at 3,000 steps daily, For the next 2 weeks, aim to do 4,000. If you do that 80% of the time over the next 2 weeks, bump it up another 200 to 300, 400, 500 steps. Incremental steps over the next 365 days is going to change your life. The problem is too many people try to change too many things at once. So, as you can see here, changing your nutrition, tracking your food, and actually implementing that through a tracker. MyFitnessPal is a great resource. You're actually more beneficial looking at how you're eating, how much you're eating, and going into a caloric deficit while just increasing your walking. You don't even have to go to the gym. You can go outside. I know it's the winter, it's cold in some of the places you live, but if you have a treadmill in your gym, if you can go to Planet Fitness and get a $10 membership, start walking, start tracking your food, and seeing. I think you'll be surprised at how much food you're eating. So that's why I said at the beginning, the workout plan isn't the reason why you're not losing weight. I wish I could tell you it was, but it's not. So I encourage you, after watching this video, to start tracking your food, even if it's journaling. Then move on to getting a food scale and putting your food on a scale and weighing it. Then motivating yourself and encouraging yourself to step on a journey into a calorie deficit, which is like a weight loss phase. And if all of this sounds super fucking confusing and you're like, Amanda, this all makes sense in my head, this all sounded great, but I have no clue what I'm doing, I'm going to drop a link down below and you can book in a call and we can chat more about your situation and see if my one-on-one program will help you out. But at the end of the day, I really want you to realize and think that, am I trying to attack 5 to 10% of the problem or 90%? And I want you to understand that weight loss is simple. It's not easy. You have to do something consistently over a period of time. There's going to be ups and downs, but that's why having a coach, having someone who can support you and guide you along your journey is super beneficial, because these people right here, they were vulnerable with me. They told me, hey, listen, I'm not happy with where I'm at. I don't like the way my clothes feel. I have no confidence. I need to change something. And the first thing that we did was attack nutrition, because that's the biggest needle mover. So like I said, if you need help, if you need some guidance on your fitness journey, if you're looking to lose 20 plus pounds, but you're confused, you're stressed, you have no clue where to start, but you want to change, you're coachable, you want to change your life and understand that it's not a quick fix, it's not a magic pill, then go ahead and click on my link down below and book in a call, and we can definitely chat about your situation. But at the end of the day, I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment down below if you found it was helpful. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.